KETV Newswatch 7, chronicling the stories impacting our community. Stories making a difference. Stories that matter to you. This is KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.
Me and my mom, we started making a business plan. We started making flyers.
Your success is only as big as you can think. It's only as big as you can dream.
We went ahead and got a laser and wrote a business plan.
Well, it started out with me in my basement with one commercial sewing machine. At the time I was making different things, and I put together a store on Etsy where I was selling this and started getting sales. One thing led to another, and then this took off.
It is the dream of every aspiring business owner to find the thing you love to do and actually make a living doing it. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rob McCartney. This is KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle. This morning, as we head into one of the busiest times of the year for retailers, we're taking a closer look at Nebraska entrepreneurs, people who took a chance, started their own business. We'll also talk with the Greater Omaha Chamber of Commerce about its startup collaborative and the push to get people to buy local over the holidays. Well, first, a few facts. According to the Nebraska Business Development Center, there are 167,878 small businesses in Nebraska, and those companies employ about 391,150 workers. That is 47% of the state's workforce. And this entrepreneurial spirit runs deep. Just last week, Westside School District and Nebraska Furniture Mart announced a new partnership in hopes of keeping the state's best and brightest in Nebraska. KETV Newswatch 7's David Earl gives us an inside look at the program.
So if you have not registered, make sure you've done that, guys.
For students in Jeanette Kleppinger's class, creativity is key.
And head back to your seats.
The business teacher at Westside High School stresses it inside and outside the classroom.
Kids get to utilize what they've learned in their textbooks and get to apply it to real life situations.
Situations like helping out a local business with their financial and marketing strategies.
It's really cool to see how engaged students are in those real world problems or issues and how they're able to actually carry out a solution to those problems.
The experience is really helpful for when you actually do get out in the real world. You're not just like clueless and don't know what you're doing.
We're getting a head start on our lives, basically.
Some even seek out their own opportunities. Westside senior Mac Temporo is developing his own business at Omaha's Startup Collaborative.
I think it puts me ahead of a lot of other people. And I mean, of course, a lot of good experiences other high schoolers won't ever have.
It's experiences like these that are driving a major announcement by Nebraska Furniture Mart.
We're investing into Westside and into the community.
The retailer writing a big check and starting a school of entrepreneurship at Westside. They'll give business-minded students an opportunity at more real-world learning. The mission, Ryan Blumkin says, it's to keep bright minds engaged and keep them in Omaha.
What is going to keep and attract them to Omaha? How can we hire and retain, some of the best talent that's coming out of Westside or UNO or schools around here in the region?
And by exposing them to that now, I think it shifts some of their mindset of, okay, I can be successful here in Omaha and I can continue to grow the community we have here.
And Nebraska Furniture Mart hopes other big businesses in town will step up too. A whole team tackling the brain drain problem head on. In Omaha, David Earl, KETV Newswatch 7.
And joining me now to talk about the startup is the co-founder, Nathan Preheim. Good morning. You are one of the co-founders of the Startup Collaborative. So first, Nathan, tell me, what does it do?
Yeah, so we radically improve the odds of startup success.
How?
Yeah, great question. So starting up is really, really hard. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of challenges. Good chance that a lot of these young women and men that start up are going to fail. Mm-hmm. So what we decided to do was build a really lightweight curriculum that teaches the fundamentals that helps those founders solve the one problem right in front of them.
So is it successful? I mean, so many businesses, as you say, do have a tough time getting going. I mean, how do you know it's successful?
Yeah, so we created this nonprofit entity because there are a lot of men and women that have ideas. Mm-hmm. There's just a lot of naivete about what do I do next? How do I carry that idea forward? Do I raise money? No. Do I incorporate? Probably not. But if we can help them solve the one problem in front of them, focusing mostly on validating the problem first, see if we can get product market fit before we actually build, we radically improve their odds. We launched our program in February of 2017. Mm-hmm. We're now working with over 60 companies. Of those 60, 10 have actually validated. They've gotten early traction, they have customers, they're generating revenue, they're well on their way.
Nice. So you mentioned some of the problems, some of the one problem in front of them. What are some of the problems, some of the obstacles that they can expect to face?
So a lot of entrepreneurs come in with a solution. And that's actually kind of a problem. Okay. So in the two paths to entrepreneurship, the first is where you come in with a solution and then try and find a market for it. We're not big fans of that. We would much rather do a deep dive within a market, identify a pain point, and then solve something specifically for that. Oftentimes, when an entrepreneur thinks they have a solution and they're really attached to it, yet they haven't really socialized that in the market to find out if the buyers are really buying what they're selling, that's problematic. They're too biased. They can't let go because they think they know what the customer really wants when they actually haven't talked to the customer.
So you want a more market-driven, not so much emotion-driven.
Yes. So I go back to radically improving the odds of startup success. Right. The way we do that is develop a little bit of a lightweight curriculum where entrepreneurs, they make assumptions, right? Mm-hmm. And then they validate those assumptions in the market. So it doesn't really matter what I think or you think or what your neighbor or your mom thinks. You should probably stop asking those people what they think about your business because they don't know. Or more likely, they like you. Right. And they don't want to hurt your feelings. That's a great idea.
Understand
that. But if you get some feedback from your customers, they'll really tell you if you're onto something or not.
Yeah, and get the reality of it. So why is it important to have like an accelerator and an incubator process in Omaha, especially as the city Omaha size?
So I like to say that 1% of startups are ultimately going to be able to scale. And that's a problem. So if you start with 100 companies and only one is really growing and thriving, like a Buildertrend or a Flywheel, how are you going to de-risk it for those entrepreneurs? How are you going to encourage them to see opportunity and take that first step in? Mm-hmm. So if we can kind of change the narrative and not think about, oh my goodness, there's 1,000 reasons why you shouldn't. Actually, there's 1,000 reasons why you should. And we actually need you and others to take that brave step forward because the startups of today are really the employers of tomorrow.
Gotcha. And so basically, if you start a business, they're not going to be out on their own. I mean, they get the support.
Yes. So we run kind of a next generation acceleration program where it's sort of on demand, meaning if you have a concept, then we're ready to go. And we're ready to take you through this curriculum to give you the essential tools that you need to be successful. In terms of an incubator, a lot of these early stage companies, they don't generate any revenue yet. So they need protected spaces to work in. They can't afford rent. They can't sign a 36-month lease. So we have space that allows them to go behind closed doors, build out their business at a really affordable rate, which allows them to spend more money on sales and marketing.
And so finally then, Nathan, what do you tell someone who may have an idea, but they're afraid?
All right, so there's this great movie called Ratatouille, and the chef in this movie wrote this cookbook that anybody can cook. I believe anybody can start up. I think there's a lot of people in Omaha and in greater Omaha, they have concepts, they have ideas, and they've thought about running them forward. They just didn't know where to go or didn't know what to do. So the Startup Collaborative really is designed as a side hustle. Take that concept and run it out through our program. Keep your day job, stay in school, de-risk it for you as an entrepreneur. We're here to help you along the way.
Nice, and we'll make sure everybody knows how to get a hold of the Startup Collaborative. Nathan, thanks very much for joining us. Great information.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You bet. Well, up next, we're going to talk with a couple of local entrepreneurs about what they're doing and how to get going. You're watching KETV News Watch 7 Chronicle. This is KETV News Watch 7's Chronicle, and this morning we're talking about what it takes to start a small business in Omaha. Joining me now, two folks who did just that. Caleb Michoud from Spielbound Board Game Cafe, thanks, and Chris Weird from the Disc Store. Thanks for being here. Chris, I want to start with you. I mean, the Disc Store, what do you guys do? What's your mission? What do you sell?
Sure. So Disc Store is a company that sells sporting goods for the sports of ultimate frisbee and disc golf, which are two of the fastest growing sports in the USA.
Nice. And there are teams around too, right, that you guys supply?
Yep, there's teams all over, so we print a lot of apparel for teams across the country and world.
Oh, so it's not just the discs you do. Tell me about the printing side of it.
Correct. So we have our own printing equipment in our shop. We print anything from shirts to shorts to polos to basically anything.
Nice. And is it just in your shop, or do you have like an online presence?
Yes, so we're actually 99% online at discstore.com. And now we actually started another site called omahaprintshop.com, which is to serve the Omaha community for screen printing.
How did you get started?
Yeah, so I built the first website my senior year of college, which was in 2008 at Concordia University.
Okay.
So I had a great professor named Dr. Languish who taught us to build e-commerce sites in one of the courses. So I built my first site and I ordered a box of 75 discs and I resold them.
How long was it quick to sell them?
At first, we just sold a couple a day, but then it kept kind of growing from there.
Nice. So, Chris, tell me, what some big challenges? Did you have anything, stumbling blocks as you were getting started, and what were those?
Yeah, so as a company, we've basically doubled sales every year from 2008 to 2014. So growth was a major challenge for us, mostly the financing for growth.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Caleb, I want to ask you, so you have Spielbound. Tell me about Spielbound.
Yes, Spielbound Board Game Cafe. It's, as it says, it's a board game cafe, which is still a new thing that's only been around in the US for a few years now. The idea, it is a cafe where you can go in, play one of the 2,500 board games that we have available.
Nice. And the name, actually, some people may think Spielberg, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, no. So Spielbound, we had so many different names to choose from, but Spiel is German for game, fun, and play. And it seems to encapsulate the joy of what we have in playing board games these days. And Spielbound is just sort of a play on words.
Nice. So as we see there, how it's spelled and everything, what should I expect if I come in?
You should expect to be a little overwhelmed with the amount of games that are available. 2,500 games is unique to Omaha. It's unique to the U.S., actually. We have more playable board games than any location in the U.S. and one spot. And we have great coffee, beer, drinks, pastries, and such, and pizza.
Nice. And so we were talking to Chris about the challenges getting started. You guys, do you have any, well, first, before you get to the challenges, where did you even get the idea?
You know, I used to have game nights at my house 7, 8 years ago, and it was getting to the point where we were getting 50 people to show up, excuse me, and we're just running out of space. I'm like, this is, I'm glad it's so popular. I'm glad that you like to play games, but I've got to find another location. So we started talking around. I wanted to have a library at UNO. Well, where people gather these days are cafes. So why don't we have a board game cafe? And at that time, there was only one in North America that I knew about in Canada. And since then, of course, they've grown in every major city.
As Nathan was saying earlier, that's definitely market-driven. I mean, you had an issue that you had to solve.
Exactly.
And so, challenges, or was it all nice and smooth?
Oh, many challenges. I think the biggest problem is I'm a professor here already as my day job, so I couldn't give it the time I really wanted. And in order for me to even take this chance, I had to get really good partners, good people to team up with.
Anything you wish you knew then that you know now?
Yeah, I wish I knew more about building and space. So because in order to have 2,500 games, you need a really nice space. And we're at Midtown Crossing, just 1 block south. And we have an older building. It's got a big history, good and bad. And we've really made it our own. But I wish I knew more about that then.
How about you, Chris? Anything, the years, the wisdom now?
Boy, I don't know. I guess just keep building and doing the best you can, working hard.
And I find it interesting, before we started here, you were mentioning that you guys actually know each other. I mean, talking about relationships as far as business, building business goes. Can you explain that to me?
Yeah, we actually met playing Frisbee, I guess it was, 8 years ago?
Out of the park on the weekly, Ultimate.
And he was actually one of my first customers.
And I bought a whole bunch of disc golf from his house when it was at his house, then his other business, and now we get our T-shirts made by them. So
nice. And you actually go to Spielbound, or
Yeah,
you've been
all
there?
the time.
All
Love
the time. Is that important to have these relationships? When businesses, I mean, small businesses buying local, I mean, you have to communicate with each other, right?
Exactly. I know that if I'm going to talk to Chris directly, we're going to get any problem resolved immediately, and we're going to get a good product.
And what do you think is the best thing, Chris? I'll ask you about being an entrepreneur, being your own boss. What's the best thing?
I would say just the chance to get to build something great.
Yeah. And do you take pride in that, I assume? Or, I mean, you got to have some headache. You don't have any gray hair,
I've got a little bit, but.
But I mean, talk about that. I mean, there's got to be pressures, man.
Yeah, there's always pressure and headaches involved, but at the end of the day, I think it's definitely worth it.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Caleb?
I got to say, whenever I go to Spielbound and you see people having fun, no screens involved, with family or friends and new people, it just makes everything all worth it. All the hard work, totally worth it.
You think you're going to be doing this for, I mean, you said you're a professor, but this
is my hobby and dream that's turned into a business, and I would love to see it grow and expand, especially as more and more people learn about the games and what is available to them through them.
Yeah, like Nathan said, you got to treat it as a side hustle first, and then don't quit your day job. How about you? I mean, Chris, you see this going forever?
Yeah, I hope so.
and what's your dream then? I mean, you mentioned you want to possibly increase your presence.
Yeah, basically I just want to keep growing the business and our team and be as good and as big as we can be and serve as many people as we can.
Got any advice for somebody who's sitting out there thinking about getting into it?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Jump in.
That's that easy.
But don't quit your day job.
Okay. How about you, Caleb? Any advice or something?
I think a lot of people thought when I brought this idea that like, oh sure, we want to do that, we want to do that, but execution is key, and research before that. Really knowing like how you can envision success to make it so.
Nice, and do your homework basically, and you gentlemen obviously did yours, and I wish you the best of luck too.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You bet. Well, we're going to be right back with a push to shop local. First, a reminder, your comments are an important part of the show. If you want to be heard, email those to news@ketv.com. Love hearing from you, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Chronicle. We're talking Omaha's entrepreneurship today, and a local bank is trying to get you to support local business by giving you gifts. We are in the last week of First National Bank's 12 Days of Giving, giving customers at different Omaha businesses free things like gift cards, food, hey, even ice cream. The idea is to buy local.
We know that strong local communities really start with local economies. And so we wanted to support our businesses and really inspire other people to go out to local businesses and, support the community.
Now this runs through Saturday, and for the full list of the locations, you can visit the bank's Facebook and Twitter pages. And joining me now to talk more about this push is Kelly Newell. She's from Scout Dry Goods and Trade in Dundee. Kelly, thanks for being here.
You got it.
You're an entrepreneur. You're in your 10th year. Is this a significant milestone for you?
It's a huge milestone. 50% of businesses don't make it past their 4th year. And of those businesses, 96% don't make it to their 10th year. So I'm thrilled.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you started out, are you making this a long-term thing, or did you think you'd make 10 years?
Yeah, absolutely. As a business owner, when you're going into a business, you're starting a business, you have to be your own best advocate. You have to be your own biggest supporter. So absolutely, I had no doubt in my mind that it would at least be this. I kind of thought it'd be bigger than this, and I'd maybe have more stores around the country, but we'll get there, and I'm thrilled with where we're at now.
So tell me what Scout does. What kind of business is it?
So we're a buy-sell trade store. Okay. So we deal with a lot of, we're clothing related, and this is our current buying guide that you see on the screen right now. Okay. We buy clothes, all genders. It's a really fun concept. It's really similar to consignment, except when you bring your items in, we'll just give you cash or store credit before you leave, and you don't have to wait for your items to sell. So it's easy for everybody. It's fun. It's a great way to keep items in circulation that might otherwise have hit the landfill, and so it's a win-win for everybody. Yeah.
So what was your dream? Why did you start the business?
Well, I really wanted to shop at a store like Scout, a place where you could find currently fashionable, interesting, high-quality items at a fraction of the cost. You know, I just knew there were so many amazing clothes sitting in people's closets that weren't being used, and it was a little bit selfish, but at the same time, too, I mean, we have infused $3.5 million worth of revenue into the Omaha area just off of our store over the last 10 years. And that's not even talking about the environmental impacts of the store. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you have any problems starting up, or was it just smooth sailing?
It was definitely not smooth sailing. I had tons of help from people in the community, my family. My husband at the time was incredibly supportive. You know, and over the years, I've met so many people that are just really cool and doing cool things, and they're innovative, and they've helped me and I've helped them. And it's just, when you shop local and you help build other people up, it really is a full circle where there's this innovation that comes out, there's this creative thinking that comes out, where when you support, like your Walmart or your, Targets. Nothing wrong with those places. They have their place, of course. But when you choose to shop at a small locally owned business, especially women-owned or people of color-owned businesses, this is really where you're making a vote every day. Every time you make a purchase, you're choosing the type of world you want to live in and the type of community you want to have, because those funds stay in our community. And help those people. These are real people. This money isn't going off to California or New York City, that kind of place. It's all stays right here in Omaha.
Yeah, but how do you convince potential customers that they can get a better, they may think they can get a better deal at a big box store as opposed to a local, boutique, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of Amazon Prime. I've got 3 small kids myself, so I'm very busy and I love the convenience of that. But I do try to, and I encourage others to, shop local when you can. There's so many interesting products that we have in the store, gift items, things that you're not going to find at Walmart or on Amazon. There's a level of convenience with Amazon and some of these big box places, but you really do impact lives of your fellow,
your citizens and your neighbors.
It really does make a difference. I'm in the store every day. I talk to my customers. My employees are thrilled when they have an idea and they can, come directly to me and we can implement an idea if it's a good, suggestion, and that makes a huge. Right.
And there's a real shop local push, is there not?
Oh, absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, there are hundreds and hundreds of businesses in the Omaha metro area that are owned by people just like me. That I actually had a pretty hard upbringing, and I don't come from wealth or anything like that. So, I get a little bit emotional because it's, I really shouldn't be where I'm at, but I am, and it's a really cool thing. These are a lot of these business owners are friends of mine. Dundee is an incredible neighborhood, and almost every business in that area is locally owned. It's amazing.
And how does it take a special kind of person to do what you did? You say you shouldn't be here where you are. Does it take like a strong fortitude or what?
Fortitude, definitely. I'd say a little bit of rebelliousness, a little bit of I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to stick to it. It's conviction, it's ambition, it's creativity. Those things all play into it. Yeah.
And what's the future hold for Scout?
The future of Scout, I'd love to open other locations in other cities, Des Moines, Lincoln. Let's do it.
And we'll be following you. So, hey, Kelly, thanks very much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Best of luck,
Thanks.
too. Well, remember, if you missed any part of the show, you want to watch it again, or are looking for links to any of the businesses or groups that we mentioned today, it's online right now at KETV.com. Just go to our homepage, click on the menu button there, and then look for Chronicle. I'm Rob McCartney. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next Sunday morning for KETV News Watch 7's Chronicle.